Okay, in this video we're going to discuss how to send out a mass email to leads that I would have in a folder. Once you've taken a look at our video on how to create and send out automated emails, then this should make a lot of sense to you. So if you have not seen that video yet, you're going to want to take a look at that video first before you actually try to send out a mass email. Now, obviously to send out a mass email, I need to log into my account. Once I log into my actual account that I have for Cloudia, then on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see I've got folders and subfolders with different leads that I would have inside those accounts. This particular folder has 101 leads in it, and I've got other folders as well in this trial account that I have. And underneath settings is where I'm going to do my modifications. When you're looking at Cloudia, again, the lower left-hand side is the different modes that we have: leads and calendar, reports, settings, marketplace, and administration. And the settings tab is where you're going to make any sort of changes to the system, which would include setting up your automated emails, any of your billing and features, email accounts, templates, etc. A mass email is actually an automated email. The difference between an automated email and a mass email, very simply, is an automated email is something that you plan on sending out at some point in the future. A mass email is an email that you want to send out now. And they're both set up exactly the same. It's just that an automated email you'd be scheduling to send out or setting up a schedule to occur. Whereas a mass email, you just simply want to send it out right away. But the setup is identical. You'd go to automated email, and underneath your automated emails, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 30-day dental email as a follow-up that I have. And what this email says, when I open up this automated email, this automated email has my subject, following up with you, as well as a body of an email that I'm going to send out to potential customers or people that I just simply had never reached. And I have a filters tab here that shows folder equals never reached. And what that means is underneath all of my folders and subfolders I have, I've got one called never reached, and people that I've not spoken to or been able to reach somehow or another, I would just simply drag them into that folder. Now, this particular automated email is set up to go to each of those leads that are in that never reached folder every 30 days after a lead is created. So if a lead was created today and I move that lead into that folder, then 30 days from today it would get an automated email, and 30 days after that it would get an automated email, and so forth. Now the difference is what I want to do here is I don't want to send this out 30 days after. I'd like to send one out now. Maybe there's something special that I want to announce to somebody. So I would create a message, or modify this particular message, and maybe keep my filters the same, or I can change this to a different folder if I would want. The only difference between the automated email that I currently have and sending out a mass email is this little guy right here. When I click the drop down for when I want to send an automated email out, my choices are on demand, scheduled, sold, created, and birthday. So on demand would be sending out a message on demand, meaning right now. Now I can also do it on a schedule. So there's two ways actually to do an automated email. One would be I want to send out an automated email on a schedule starting on, let's say, December the 7th. So on Saturday, December the 7th, I want to send out this mass email. Okay, so I could do that. The other thing that I could do is actually do one that is based on demand, which means I want to do one now. When I click on demand, what's going to happen is this. You see this little button up top here that says send. This send button is currently grayed out, and but when I select on demand, you'll see that it's going to go to blue. Now, by going to blue, I've now engaged that automated email button. This is the one that's going to send it out immediately, okay? So what I've done is I've set up my filters, I've got my message all set up, as you can see, and then I've got my on-demand ready to go. Now, once I actually click on this send button, then I'm going to see something up top say that it's going to queue up for sending out, okay? So let's hit save here, so I can save my setting. And here we go, I'm on demand. I've successfully saved this automated email, and from now on, before I even send it, I've got this thing saved in here. I can actually change my description to be something like mass email, mass email, or dental. All right, and hit save on that, and then now this becomes something that I've got as a template for my actual, for any potential mass emails that I would have, okay? Now, open this guy back up again. As you can see, again, the only difference between now and previously is that I've got it set for on demand, and there's a little blue button up here that I can send. Now, no emails have been sent out yet, And I'm going to do that right now. So what I'm going to do, I click on the little send button, and you'll see that there's a little message that comes up here top. It says automated email queued for sending. Now here's what that means. We get a lot of questions about this. Cloudia needs to build those emails up somewhere. And because it's a cloud-based program, it's not going to be building the emails on your computer. I can actually shut my computer off right now if I wanted to. What I've done is I've sent a message to the Cloudia servers and a whole string of data. And what the Cloudia servers are going to do is they're going to actually build and compile all of those emails and then send them back to your Cloudia to pump out through your email account. So what that means is that it's not going to be instantaneous. In fact, what will happen is if I were to take a look at my email folders over here, my unsent, I'm not going to see anything in here yet. Because what's going to happen is Cloudia is going to send all of that information up to a Cloudia server somewhere. It's going to compile those in order of when it was received, and then it's going to turn around and send it back down. So it might be about 10 minutes to an hour or so before I actually see these pop into my unsent folder, and then they'll start funneling out from there based on the settings that I actually have. So if you do a mass email, please be patient, and we do limit it to about 10,000 emails at a time as far as creating. I hope that answers some questions you have. If you have any other questions, feel free to look up other YouTube videos for Cloudia Assistant or visit us at www.cloudiaassistant.com.